Item number SCP-049. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures.
SCP-049 is to be contained in a secure holding cell in Research Sector. SCP-049 is not to be removed from its cell unless approved by a Level 2 or higher personnel, before which SCP-049 must be heavily sedated. Even so, at such times, SCP-049 is to be accompanied by 2 armed guards and guided by an iron collar, secured to 2 iron poles 2 meters in length and held firmly by 2 Level 1 or higher personnel while in transit. Any experiment performed on SCP-049 are to be conducted inside of specifically prepared rooms. See Document 042-D3-18. SCP-049's cell should be monitored at all times via security camera. Should any abnormal behavior occur, Doctor is to be alerted at once.
Description:
SCP-049 is humanoid in appearance, standing at 1.9 meters tall and weighing in at 95.3 kilograms. However, the Foundation is currently incapable of studying its face and body more fully, as it is covered in what appears to be the garb of a traditional plague doctor from the 15th to 16th century Europe. This material is actually a part of SCP-049's body, as microscopic and genetic testing show it to be similar in structure to muscle, although it feels much more like rough leather, and the mask much like ceramic. It was originally discovered in England by local police. Mobile Task Force responded to a suspected outbreak of. All civilians within a 0.5 kilometer radius were given Class A amnesiacs as part of the initial containment procedure. The documentation that SCP-049 doesn't speak has been cancelled. See Addendum A1. SCP-049 seems to understand English perfectly well and is completely docile until it tries to perform surgery. SCP-049's touch is invariably lethal to humans. After contact with SCP-049's hands, the victim, hereafter referred as SCP-049-2, suffers and dies within moments. SCP-049 will then attempt to kill all humans it can see in a similar manner, supposedly to avoid interruption, before returning to SCP-049-2. It produces a bag made of containing scalpels, needle, thread, and several vials of an as-yet unidentified substance from somewhere within its body. Research has been unable to locate these tools when inside of SCP-049 through X-ray and similar techniques, and begins dissecting SCP-049-2, as well as inserting various chemicals into the body. After approximately 20 minutes, SCP-049 will sew SCP-049-2 back up and become docile once more. After a period of few minutes, SCP-049-2 resumes vital signs and appears to reanimate. However, SCP-049-2 seems completely without higher brain functions and will wander aimlessly until it encounters another living human. At that point, SCP-049-2's adrenaline and endorphin levels increase to approximately 300% as it attempts to kill and any human beings it can find, before returning to its mindless state and wandering until it comes across more humans. At this stage, termination with extreme prejudice is allowed. Failure to enforce this protocol outside of testing scenarios is punishable by termination. Detailed autopsies of SCP-049-2 have found several unusual substances, along with the usual substances in large amounts, within the bodies, including. However, several have yet to be identified. Researchers with Level 3 or higher authorization refer to Addendum C1.
Addendum A1.
SCP-049 spoke for the first time, 12th of the 6th, 2000, and addressing Doctor. A full account of the conversation is attached. Interviewed, SCP-049. Interviewer, Dr. Forward. SCP-049 randomly began speaking with no obvious provocation, en route to a testing facility. Doctor was recording notes at the time on a handheld microphone. Irrelevant data has been omitted.
What is this place?
What? It's a lab.
Ah, yes, a laboratory. It's quite marvelous. And I find it no wonder I've seen so very few victims of the disease in here.
Yeah. You see, I thought you'd be incapable of speech. I'm somewhat startled you can...
Oh my, yes, good sir. I simply prefer not to. Most victims of the disease are quite melancholy, and do not react at all well to conversation. I've seen you several times now, and I've not detected the disease in you. Therefore, I assume you're also a doctor?
Yeah, actually. Call me... What disease are you talking about?
Why, good doctor, the great pestilence. What else?
Great Oh, plague. Right. Should have seen that coming. But no one here is infected, I can assure you.
Oh, good doctor, I can assure you the pestilence is here, and I can sense it. It is my duty in life to rid the world of it. My cure is most effective.
Your cure? Your cure has cost us hundreds of lives. Your cure is faulty.
Good doctor, my cure is effective.
SCP-049 lapsed once again into silence, and no further attempts to make it speak were effective.
Closing statement by Doctor.
We managed to get our tests done for the day, trying to figure out what causes it to perform surgery, or more accurately, what it detects as the pestilence. So far, research has shown no correlation between any of the D-Class personnel it has performed surgery on. We're still working on it.
Level 3 authorization required.
Authorization active. Addendum C1.
On the 26th of the 4th, 2000 and... SCP-049 managed to break containment. During the roughly 5-minute period in which it was unsupervised, it came into contact with SCP. Upon being detained, SCP-049 was very calm and amiable. Since this time, however, SCP-049 has been shown to be much more talkative leading up to and performing surgery. I don't know what 049 and a damned mask talked about, but he seems much happier overall. He no longer seems to sit and mope around in his cell, and several staff has claimed to hear him humming church hymns. In addition, in the moments leading up to performing surgery, he started talking, apparently trying to comfort his victim, claiming that he is the cure, among other things. The focus of our research has been shifted towards finding out what the hell he and SCP talked about during their little chat. Doctor.